Yay, I'm gonna do a review. Hope you guys like the intro, because I'm sure it's gonna get taken down at any time, because I totally do not own the rights to that. But anyways, alright, so I'm literally gonna review this Godzilla toy here. That was a cat. I'm just gonna go over the articulation and the detail. There are a few problems with it. It's not actually as perfect as I'd originally hoped, but it's still like amazing all the same. I'm going to start up here at the head. So the eyes are a little lopsided, but there's just great detail in there, if you can see. I mean, that is just amazing. It's got the white in the eye, and then it's got the, oh, let's focus. Come on, come on. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I mean, that's just amazing detail. Cat hair. And then same thing, the detail carries over into the mouth. It's just absolutely amazing. You've got a swivel here, so his head can do this. It's actually a ball joint. I say it's a swivel, but it is actually a ball joint. Now, the problem with my figure is that right there. Head comes off. It's a ball joint, so it's fortunately easy to fix, but it's still slightly annoying to have that happen. Now we're going to go ahead and jump down here to the waist. Let me move the camera just a little bit. Okay. So the waist has, again, I'm sure it's a ball joint, but it ultimately just has a swivel due to the molding of the actual figure. Some of the problems is these can hit each other, the fins back here. So you can accidentally chip the paint doing that. And his waist is really tight. Like, there's not a lot of, you really have to kind of force it there. Onto the arms, has a little bit of a swivel, comes out, goes in, lots of nice motion there, and then you've got a swivel here. Double jointed, it's kind of on a ball joint, so there's a lot of motion in there, and then its hand is also on a ball joint. Its arms, just like the rest of it, see, this one is really tight. Like, I mean, I'm really forcing it to do just that, but it's still really nice. We'll go ahead and look at some detail here in the claws. Got a little bit of chipped paint there, but not very much. Alright. Go ahead and jump down here to the hips. Now, on my figure, this hip is pretty loose now. I mean, it's got, you can see there's a lot of looseness there, but this one is still pretty tight. Like, if you had to compare, this one comes out just a little bit more. Knees are double jointed. It swivels up, but due to the, you know, connecting of the parts in the actual mold, it doesn't move that much. So there's not a lot of forward motion there that it's got, but it's still got enough. I mean, you know, I'm not going to pose this thing in a karate kick pose, even though I'd really, really like to. I don't think I'm going to. Knees are double jointed. You can see a little bit of the joint in there. I'm going to have to find a place to reposition my light that I'm using, because it is just blaring this way, and then I've got a window coming this way, so it's two different types of light. But anyways, swivel down here, right there at the right underneath the knee. You can see there, and then a swivel underneath of that even, but it's all really tight. A lot of the things on my figure are very, very tight. Now, back up here to the mouth again. You can see the mouth is on actually a ball joint, so you can get some weird kind of broken-jawed Godzilla doing a little mask swivel thingy like he did in the movie The Mask. I don't know. Now, the tail. A couple of complaints here about the tail, but I still love the tail. It's amazing. So, something fall? Okay, I guess not. Anyways, every piece is segmented. This is segmented, segment, 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 and this down here is not. This part from here in the tail up is a softer plastic, but it is definitely not, you know, pliable at all. But anyways, so the joints on my tail are just fine, but this one, it's kind of stiff, and it's kind of stuck. This one right here just doesn't want to... Okay, well I just forced it, and that's not good. Also, the other way the joints are formed is that you can do things like this with this one. And I'm not really a big fan of that either. But overall, the articulation on the figure is really, really nice. It's just, it's a little stiff in some places. It's a little loose in others, almost. Like, I really don't like that the jaw can do that. I don't like that, because I'll go to pose it and I'll accidentally make it do that. But the detail overall on this guy is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, I definitely recommend this if anybody can get it. I really suggest you get it. I really lucked up with finding it where I found it out in a store. It's definitely going to make me go for some other Bandai SH. Now, this is not an SH Figure Arts, but it's still principally similar. It's definitely going to make me track down some SH Figure Arts toys. And maybe the other toys in this line. I definitely am going to pick up Space Godzilla if I ever get the chance, but it's not technically out yet. But so yeah, I think I'm done. My verdict is I strongly suggest you get this thing if you have the ability to. Minor details with it, but for the most part it's really nice. I was going to go over the... here it is. I'll go ahead and do it. I wasn't going to, but this is the stand for the particle effect. Now if you look at the particle effect, you can see that this is the roof of the mouth, and this is the bottom, the tongue, because it actually has indentions for it. So you just stick it in there like that, and there's a little hole in the bottom somewhere. You peg that in there so that it creates this kind of an effect. And this looks really bad in my mind. I do not like this at all. I don't like this. I really wish that it was strong enough to just hold it like this. But it is nowhere near strong enough to, because as soon as I let go, it's going to fall. And I just noticed a little blemish in the molding right there. It's not good either. This part is really nice looking. Yeah. And then the stand is pretty nice. It's a nice little stand. I like it, but it's a nice little stand, and I might actually use this in something else, like a customized figure or something. It'll be an arm of some sort. I don't know what I'm talking about. Now what I do like, I don't have the Godzilla figure, but I know that the way the Godzilla particle blast effect is shaped, it comes to kind of a point. This one doesn't. It comes to where it's like an indentation. So I'm kind of curious if it's possible to sort of, let's pretend that this is the Mecha Godzilla blast, can kind of do that so that they're like fighting each other. I don't know, that just seems like a pretty cool idea. That's a pretty cool building. Looks like something you'd find on planet Krypton. But anyways, that's it. I'm done with this review. Godzilla toy's awesome. This is all stupid, but this is definitely worth the money. If you can get it, do it. Yeah, that's all. Bye.